Why avoiding the rock bottom keeps you stuck there. Most people spend their entire lives trying not to hit rock bottom. They manage their pain, they numb it, they distract from it. They soften it with people, affirmations, and coping strategies, and they don't realize that this avoidance is actually why they plateau. The misunderstanding of rock bottom. Rock bottom is not always one big dramatic event. It's not always losing everything. Rock bottom is also a state of mind. It's living just above your truth, functional, comfortable, and numb enough. Rock bottom is when your life doesn't match your soul, but you keep adapting to stay small instead of expanding into the love inside of you. Here's the subtle avoidance that happens in the body. People don't realize it, but staying busy, productive, spiritual, positive, distracted, and even self-aware keeps you regulated enough to not fall apart, but never grounded enough to actually change, so the system never resets. But avoidance creates stagnation. The nervous system learns one thing: if I stay slightly dissociated, I survive. So it never lets you fully feel the grief, the rage, the disappointment, the death of the life you thought you were living. And without that death, nothing new can be born. Avoidance freezes the initiation into your next era. So what is real descent? It's not collapse or burnout. It's choosing to go into the darkness of you, choosing to stop running, choosing to stop pleasing the world, choosing to stop pretending you're okay when you're not. It's when you let the root of your soul touch the molten core of the earth. That's when the body recalibrates to pleasure and bliss. So here's the truth about rock bottom. It's initiation, underworld, the cave, the dark womb, and nothing grows without being buried first. When you stop avoiding, false attachments dissolve, energy consolidates, and the air feels full of life again because you stop leaking your precious power. Why staying positive keeps you trapped? Because when it's not integrated, it feels violent. Rock bottom doesn't need to be fixed. It needs to be entered, felt, held, and stayed with. That's when the darkness releases you. What actually lifts you out? The women who rise aren't just stronger, they're braver. They have chosen what's real. Bliss. Themselves. They've chosen themselves because they first let themselves grieve fully, rage cleanly, rest without justification, and be quiet without explaining why. They stop asking, how do I get out of this? And start asking, what is wanting to move through me? You don't rise despite the descent. You rise because of it. Avoiding rock bottom keeps you hovering in limbo. Entering it consciously, slowly, reverently is what finally lets you leave. If you're in that in-between place, I wrote a book for this exact threshold. The Art of Dark Feminine Power. A shadow work ritual for women who feel disconnected from themselves. This work is about embracing your darkness. It's about letting it initiate you into your most fierce, powerful, and blissful self.